not a strange thing to anyone. It is not a strange thing to you. We all know what we are using rice for. We use rice to cook, something to survive our life, something to be strong enough when we chop rice and get enough water and drink. Here we can see that is beans. Rice is not doing something that is different from beans. The work that rice they do is the same job beans too they do, but you get qualities that rice can do, beans cannot do it. You get qualities that beans can do, rice cannot do it, but the qualities are varied. There are so many qualities. You can't sit down here to mention it. This one you are seeing is what we call groundnut. You get oil from groundnut. You get groundnut paste from groundnut. So many lot from groundnut. And here that is maize. I am not the one to show you the work of the maize. Some of these your beverages you drink as beer come from maize. Maize is accepted and very important when it comes to cooking bamboo or surviving human life. And here you can see that is salt. We all know the word of the salt. We all know that salt is coming from water. But when you put salt in the water, the salt will melt. Why is it so? Because when it comes out from the water, it is now turned to be something useful to human life, to human health, to human system. And on top of the salt, that is a cola, very big cola. The color is white. Here we symbolize happiness. We symbolize victory. And here you can see that's a red cloth. And on top of the red cloth, you can see that red meat is on top of it. Here the question you ask is, what meat is that? Where from that meat? What is the purpose of the meat? And why is it on top of the black, the red material? Why we not put down for here, we not put down for here, we not put down for here? That may be your question. Or why is all this thing organized in front of me? That may be your question. Because someone seeing like this may see the beginning at the top like a waste of a time. This is not a waste of a time. If you catch an idea, then give attention to what I am saying here, or what. Bring your mind down, open your ear very widely and your eyes to see and to watch and to hear. You will benefit a lot after this. But there is a lot we can transform from this to a human life story. When it comes to the struggle of your life, the struggle when it comes to victory, the struggle when it comes to good luck, the struggle when it comes to high spirit, the struggle when it comes to person sitting with, having whatever he wants. That is what we call saraka. This one is a saraka. If you watch, the food is full, the cloth is clean. That means we get 7-star with that. And on top of the food, the cloth, you see that this poor food plus this meat and then the salt here will give you 6, 7. In addition to the cola. Here it's all see white is something, a symbol of a victory, a symbol of a success, a very big success, not small success. That'll be why if an MP win election, he will go and wear white cloth. No matter, even a senior prefect from a school, a common school, or a common group of people that might work, if they are successful, they are able to earn them income at the ending of their annual season. They will celebrate themselves by wearing white. And here you can see when it comes to black, that's darkness. There are so many ways darkness can cause in the life of a human being. Whether you are a black man, a white man, there is so many laws that darkness can protect, darkness can cover it, and darkness can slow your growth when it comes to our human life story. Red, as you can see here, is danger. There is so many things that sadness. Let me use the word sadness from my local tradition here. Sadness can cause harm to human being, whether you are a man or a woman, a very serious harm that you cannot even know unless you seek spiritual guidance. And how do you seek the spiritual guidance? Calm down your heart and hear something here. For you to seek a spiritual guidance, to overcome sadness, also overcome darkness as this black material, and gain victory like this white cloth. Watch, don't stop. This is rice. No one can count the rice. Even if them give you 10 years to count this rice and know the number of rice in the bowl, I think my brother or my sister watching me here, it will be very difficult for you. Even like this, the one in my hand, you can't, never. Neither to talk of these beans, the granite or the maize, you can't. You can't count this one. But one funny thing about this one is that, my brother, you will be surprised. It does a lot when it comes to our spiritual life. That is salt. As you see I'm here, it's a stone. If I say you should swallow it, listen, you can never swallow it. But when you give it time in your mouth, it will turn to water. And very easy for you to swallow. That is why I told you that this thing does a lot when it comes to our spiritual life. So here, as you see, this is Sarah. That you can pray, you can use to pray to God and seek money, the blessing of money. Plenty more than this rice, plenty more than these beans. Same as the granite and then the maize. And when it comes to praying for you to overcome darkness, and everywhere you enter, everywhere you find yourself, either your job site, your company, your marriage inside, every time sweet will be inside. That is where we use the black cloth and we pour a bowl of salt on top of it. We are coming to fold it, cover it. We start cover the salt inside the black material. And here, that is a meat of a sheep. And you can see that we come out the red part of the sheep. You can see the meat is red and then the blood too is red. We use this to pray against danger, pray against accidents, sudden accident on the way. Like pray for your meat not to end up on the road. Pray for your father's meat not to end up on the road. Pray for your mother's meat, even your animals, or even your finger self not to remain or end up on the street or on the road or in the bush like this meat end up in the red cloth. When any of you find yourself in accident or any cause that will cut some of your meat on the ground, or even in a paper or in a cloth in your body, it is sadness. So here, that's the purpose of the saraka. And the purpose of it prevents a lot. That is sadness, darkness, and then to gain victory. That is the white cloth. I think for you to know more, this is not the end. There are more a lot, because the things God has given to us is plenty. Follow us for more, or you can even get in touch and have your discussion with us on WhatsApp. Then you learn more and do more to rise up yourself, change your life, make your spiritual journey very clear for you, and meet all your targets that you want in your daily lives.